President Trump condemned white supremacy for the very first time since taking office. Watch.
Our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy. These sinister ideologies must be defeated. Hate has no place in America.
He also called for stronger background checks, tweeting Republicans and Democrats must come together and get strong background checks, perhaps marrying this legislation with desperately needed immigration reform. So obviously this is very controversial because even talking about marrying the two would imply that one has to do with the other.
Which you just nailed it. It's cause and correlation, right? Apples and bananas, those aren't the two things. An immigrant didn't do this. We were warned that they were coming in caravans. It's a white national terrorist problem. Let's call it out for what it is. We are real on the show. That's what's happening, okay? Even the president finally addressed it. He drove 9 hours to El Paso from Dallas to specifically kill Mexicans. It's in his manifesto, okay? 7 Mexicans died, and now Mexico is looking into legislation against the U.S. for not even responsibly taking care of their citizens. We've got to do better. It's not rocket science. Yeah. Every other country has video games, mental illness.
Yeah, I mean, well, Tori, let's just pull this up now. Beto O'Rourke obviously had some pretty interesting thing to say about the president because he agrees with you that he's a white nationalist and he's stoked about it. So, Jeff, I want to get your opinion after you see this clip.
Do you think President Trump is a white nationalist?
Yes, I do. And again, from some of the record that I just recited to you, the things that he has said, both as a candidate and then as the president of the United States, this cannot be open for debate. And you, as well as I, have a responsibility to call that out.
And I actually called for the wrong clip. Can we run the one of Trump at his rally? That's the one I wanted Jeff to. Okay, thanks.
This is May.
But how do you stop these people? You can't. There's no... That's only in the panhandle you can get away with that statement.
So if you didn't say, he said shoot them in case no one heard, but go ahead.
Yeah, well, listen, here's the thing. I'm here to stick up for Trump, and immediately when I talk, I'm the white man speaking up for Trump.
I don't think so.
You know what I mean? But let's just call it what it is. Let's just do it what it is, because people's greasy fingers are already over their keyboard ready to type it. So that's what it is. I'm going to stick up for Trump and what he recently just said. I'm not going to stick up for his behavior in the past. He's obviously said some stupid things, but he's saying we need to come together on this issue, and we need to come together on this issue. Does he say dumb things? Yes. Do I think he's a white nationalist? No,
but do
I
you
do
think
not.
He says dumb things or dangerous things?
I don't. Let me ask. Were there mass shootings under President Obama?
Many.
Yes.
Yes.
If Hillary Clinton was president, would there be mass shootings?
Yes, but I don't think manifestos would be quoting the tweets of those presidents.
I get you, but if you take Trump out of office, the problem's not going away. I get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. I get where you're going with these clips. But if you take him out of office, gun violence and these shootings are going to continue.
And Jeff,
so that's why I say I don't think Trump is
I don't know if it's this show or last. They all kind of blend together. But honestly, I was saying, honestly, what Trump has done, whether you like it or not, with the rhetoric that he speaks, he's bringing up stuff that people feel. And it's almost like I always say, like emotions are like when you know that you're going to be physically ill and you try and hold it in. It sucks, excuse my language, but it's better to just get it out. So I'd rather have a conversation. If you don't like me or you don't like immigrants, let's have that uncomfortable conversation. And if it takes Trump saying the things that he said to get that conversation up and out rather than us just having this weird family dinner for the rest of our lives, I'd rather have it like that. I'd rather, like you say, Eric, I'd rather know who you are and know where you stand. And at least maybe we can come to some kind of, okay, you don't like this, but you like this. Okay, there's one thing we can agree on. Maybe we can move from there. So I'm fine with that. And I actually, as uncomfortable as it is, I'm glad he's saying what he's saying because it definitely pulled the cover off of 150 million Americans that felt like this. So let's keep it 100.
You don't think it's an entirely dangerous dog whistle?
I'm not saying it's not dangerous. I'm just saying it had to happen.
Well, it's covert versus overt. Right now, we have a very overt situation. And like you said, at least you see who people are.